Being a lake commando is all about exploring new water, and it doesn't matter if that water is a small freshwater lake, a raging river, a man-made reservoir, or the salt water of the Gulf. If there are fighting fish to find and catch, it's a mission for a lake commando. Mark Kortz and Matt Stefan are on a multi-species South Texas saltwater wading commando adventure right now on Lake Commandos. We're surrounded by water, most of it loaded with fish. But how do you find them and how do you catch them? That's the mission of a lake commando.
There we go, big one. Awesome fish. Fall walleye. It's a really nice one. Wow.
Exploring the unknown, finding fish, and triggering strikes. From creator Steve Bonaz, this is Lake Commandos.
I smell salty air. I love it.
Today, Mark Kortz and veteran professional angler and guide Matt Stefan are on a mission to explore this incredible fishery on foot and find and catch redfish, speckled trout, or whatever wants to bite.
Beautiful morning.
It is a beautiful morning.
The Laguna Madre stretches for over 130 miles north to south and is split into two sections known as Upper and Lower Laguna Madre.
The bait I'm gonna throw today is the Jaywalker. This Jaywalker 100, it's absolutely got just a loud one knock type rattle, and you can really walk the dog with it, and it's explosive strikes.
Today I'm going to be using on the flats the Savage Gear shrimp. It's everything eats a shrimp. It's just no different than up north. Everything eats a crawler. So this has got the TPE plastic. You can catch a lot of fish on it, so I'm excited to try it today.
Rod choice today is a HMG 7-foot medium fast action. Reel is a Penn Squall low profile. Penn is known for saltwater, and so anytime I'm fishing saltwater, I've got a Penn in my hand.
Today I'm going to be using a Fedwick Elite 7-foot fast. It's got good sensitivity to it and a really good backbone. The reel, I'm going to be using a Penn Clash. This is a great reel. I've used Penn down here for 6 years actually, and the Clashes are my favorite.
Line choice today, Ultracast spider wire in 30-pound aqua camo down to, because I'm throwing topwater now, I'm gonna throw a 17-pound Trilene XT on there. And what that does is give me a little bit of stretch.
Today we're gonna be using spider wire, 20-pound, and then we're gonna bring it down to the new Berkley Gin Clear Fluoro, which I'm excited to try out.
Matt used to fish the NWT and the FLW back in the day, and then him and his wife Amanda moved down here. Whether we're tournament fishing or whether we're out on the Laguna Madre, it's always a competition for us. That's what we live for.
That never gets old right there.
No.
This is a funnel for the fish coming down from the north, especially this time of year. There's a ditch that runs in here all the way up to the land cut, and we're gonna try to walk this ditch here.
You know, it's nice when the water's like 75 degrees and you're just walking in it.
The Commandos will start with Mark's topwater program. The early morning flat, calm conditions are ideal for not only working the baits, but seeing active fish on the surface.
That's a redfish tail, Amanda, right in front of you. See it? See his tail? There he was. I got one hooked up. It's a little one. He's a little guy, but little trout.
Lake Commandos is brought to you by Skeeter. Eat, sleep, fish, dominate. Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Berkley. Your fish, our science. Abu Garcia. Fish to win. Minn Kota. Fish for more. Humminbird. Simply, clearly better. Amped. changing the way you outdoors. And by Fenwick Rods. Feel everything. Lake Commandos Mark Kortz and Matt Stefan are on a multi-species mission on the massive shallow flats of the Laguna Madre in South Texas.
We were living in a fifth wheel. We had a big 45-foot fifth wheel, and we guided up on Rainy Lake. And we actually seen this. They were asking for somebody to manage it, the Sunset Motel, and she applied, and the guy laughed at us and said, "You guys would never make it down here." About 6 months went by. I said, "I wonder whatever happened with that motel." So we looked it up on the internet. It was for sale. So I flew down here and looked at it, and it was in pretty poor shape when we looked at it. So we put in a really low offer. And the next morning, woke up, and the broker said, "We need to go to breakfast." I said, "No, we're going home." And she said, "No, they accepted your offer already." I said, "Oh boy, I guess we're going to South Texas." So that's basically, people say, "What did you do, throw a dart at a map?" I said, "Yeah, pretty much." There we go.
Nice. There we go. Beautiful speckled trout. Laguna Madre speckled trout on the Jaywalker. Had a couple blow-ups here. Let me get this hook out of him quick. And this is actually a good legal keeper, but we're gonna let him go. But yeah, just beautiful. So I'm working the Jaywalker, and all I'm doing is really walking the dog kinda. But what I found is if I walk it a little bit and then leave it pause, both of those bites came right on that pause. So I'm just kinda hopping it along there, and they're really relating to the sound. There we go. There's a good one too. That's the right species. Another nice little trout on the Jaywalker. Big old fangs. Let's get it back. I think one of the things I was doing this morning was just working the bait too fast. They're kind of eating it on the pause. Kind of just give it a little walk and pause and walk and pause.
This segment of Lake Commandos is brought to you by Amped Outdoors, your source for high-performance 12, 24, and 36-volt lithium batteries to power your time on the water. Visit ampedoutdoors.com for more information. Mark Kortz and Matt Stefan are in the middle of a wade fishing mission on the shallow flats of giant Laguna Madre in South Texas.
One of the things that we've noticed this morning is, you know, we caught a couple fish on the top water, but it just seems like they're all just kind of cruising, kind of got their face in the mud. So we made a transition. We're switching it up, keeping baits closer to the bottom. Amanda's over there catching a bunch of trout. Matt just caught a redfish. So we're actually seeing the redfish on this flat cruising around. So we're gonna try to target a few more of them.
Fish. Redfish. Nice little red. Savage gear shrimp. This thing's been hot today for us. A little slower bite than we're used to, but we're staying after them. It does have a pretty slow fall rate, which is nice. It doesn't take a whole lot to work it, just a little twitch. Whoa. That was a hit.
Nice little speckled trout, devoured the Gulp turbo shrimp.
The switch to soft plastics is turning up the frequency of bites from both trout and redfish, including the biggest red of the day, landed by Matt's wife Amanda on a Savage Gear shrimp.
Fun. It's a nice little shrimpy.
Lake Commandos is brought to you by Skeeter, eat, sleep, fish, dominate. Yamaha, reliability starts here. Berkeley, your fish, our science. Abu Garcia, fish to win. Minn Kota, fish for more. Humminbird, simply, clearly better. Plano, don't just be kind of ready, be Plano ready. And by Fenwick Rods, feel everything. On a saltwater wade fishing mission in South Texas, Lake Commandos Mark Kortz and Matt Stefan are piecing together a successful speckled trout and redfish pattern on the massive shallow flats of the lower Laguna Madre.
There we go. Look at that. On the turbo shrimp. Nuclear chicken. Tell you what, it's amazing. I mean, as bright as this color is, but if you look at the water now compared to where we were earlier, it's definitely made a difference. And I've gone to this little bit darker color, brighter color, I should say, and yeah, look at that. Awesome. Look at the blues in the tail. So this is the new turbo shrimp, and the cool thing about this, these little legs constantly move. And if you ever watch a shrimp in the water, that's what's moving, is these little legs down there. So throwing in a Fusion 19, it's a swim bait jig head. Just an awesome combination. There we go. Flounder. Yep.
Good job. Oh, a good one too.
There we go. Look at that. A little bonus today on the turbo shrimp. So pretty. And they're out of season, but normally pretty tasty too, from what I hear. Well, Matt, that was an awesome day. We went commando all day long in our waders down here on Laguna Madre, your backyard, your playing ground. Absolutely awesome. We caught trout, we caught redfish, we caught flounder, we caught them on top water, caught them on gulp. Super fun.
It is. It's definitely it's a cool place. Anywhere we stop, we catch fish.
Man, thanks for inviting us down. We absolutely had a blast. For our northern friends that are frozen, come down, see Matt and Amanda down here in Port Mansfield, Texas. You will have a blast. It's a great way to get rid of winter for a couple days.
Don't forget your sunscreen.